welcome to the platform. This is Dan GH YouTube channel, your number one CBT learning and life in the UK test platform. So this video is about the CBT and whether you are writing as adult nurse, mental health nurse, a midwife. This video is for you because I explain the basic concept, policies, and guidelines that covers nursing and midwifery practice in the UK, and how best these can help you understand the CBT exam so that you can apply these and in solving those questions. So today, this is the fifth episode of the videos that we've been making. This is a series, so if you've not watched the previous four episodes, it means that it will be very difficult to understand where we are coming from and where we are taking this to. Today's edition will be the final bit of the NMC Code of Conduct, and this is about promoting professionalism and trust. Previously, we've talked about the core themes of the NMC Code of Conduct, that is prioritizing people, practice effectively, and preserving safety. So this is the final part of the core theme, that is promoting professionalism and what? Trust. So we come from various countries, and the goal is to practice here in the UK. So we have to understand what it means by you being professional in the UK concerning your nursing and midwifery practice. As you can see on your screen, the promote professionalism and trust is saying you uphold the reputation of your profession at all times. You should display a personal commitment to the standards of practice and behavior set out in the code. You should be a role model of integrity and leadership for others to aspire to. This should lead to trust and confidence in the profession from patients, people receiving care, other health and care professionals, and the public. So whatever action or whatever you do should reflect on a positive image of the nursing practice in the UK. So that is what professionalism is all about. The code outlines certain things that you can do to demonstrate that you are what? Promoting professionalism and trust. So let's look at them, and I'll try to explain them as we go along. Keep to and uphold the standards and values set out in the code. So it means that you following the core themes and whatever that has been said in the NMC Code of Conduct, it means that you are being professional. Then act with honesty and integrity at all times, treating people fairly and without discrimination, bullying, or harassment. So you should be honest with your patient. Honest even if you make a mistake in patient care. Okay, you give patient wrong medication, you should own up to it and explain to the patient that you've not made a mistake. So you should be honest with the patient at all times. Then you shouldn't discriminate. We come from various backgrounds with different cultural, religious, and ethnic backgrounds. So you shouldn't treat someone unfairly because maybe they belong to this religion, they belong to this ethnic group, or maybe they are black, white, or whatsoever. To treat people equally. No unfair treatment. Don't discriminate based on their disability or any other form. Be aware at all times how your behavior can affect and influence the behavior of others. People are watching you, people are learning from you, so make sure that you put up a good behavior so that others can learn from you. Keep to the laws of the country. That is, you should know more about the Mental Health Act, Equality Act, a whole lot, which we will explain these things in the subsequent videos. Treat people in a way that does not take advantage of their vulnerability or cause them upset or distress. So you should be compassionate with people, be kind, understand them, and don't take advantage of people. Stay objective and have clear professional boundaries at all times with people in your care, including those who have been in your care in the past, their families and carers. So this one is very, very, very important. Once the patient comes into your care, that is where you get access to them. The moment they leave your care, there should be a professional boundary. It means that you shouldn't form relationships with patients once they've been discharged. What I mean by not forming relationships, it can be simply you following them on Instagram, Facebook, or any other social media platform. Once you follow them, it's more like you've breached that professional boundary. So the patient is your patient, not your friend. Once they leave care, that professional relationship will cease to what exist. As a nurse or a midwife, once a patient offers to take your phone number, explain to them that due to your professional ethics, you are not to share your personal information, your address, email address, phone numbers with patients. Once they leave care, that relationship ends over there. Take note. Make sure you do not express your personal beliefs, including religious, political, or moral beliefs, to people in an inappropriate way. You have your own personal beliefs or your own religious beliefs. Make sure that you don't force your beliefs on others. Then act as a role model. As I said, people are watching you, so make sure that your behavior reflects on the profession. Then maintain the level of health you need to carry out your professional role. So you must take care of your own self. That is, if you are tired, take break, take time off. If you are stressed, seek professional help from maybe counselors or occupational health department, so that always you are fit to carry out the tasks that you've been assigned to. Use all forms of spoken, written, and digital communication, including social media and networking sites, responsibly, respecting the right to privacy of others at all times. So that is, you shouldn't share patient information in the public. Don't post patient pictures without their consent. So that is you using social media responsibly. Then before you put out any health information out there, make sure that it is fact checked, it is evidence based, and it's backed by science. You don't give patient information that is false, or you don't post things on social media that is false. Uphold your position as a registered nurse, midwife, or nursing associate. Refuse all but most trivial gifts, favors, or hospitality, as accepting them could be interpreted as attempt to gain preferential treatment. So you do not accept gifts, that is money, loans, and all those things. So once patients gives you that thing, kindly explain that it is against your professional duty to accept this kind of things and decline. Okay. So don't accept gifts from patient. In case you see someone doing so, raise concerns. That is, report that person to your line manager. Never ask for or accept loans from anyone in your care or anyone close to them. Then act with honesty and integrity in financial dealings you have with everyone you have a professional relationship with, including people in your care. Never use your status as a registered professional to promote causes that are not related to health. So do not use your position to promote causes that are not related to health. If it is health related, that is fine, but outside health, no. Then cooperate with the media only if appropriate to do so. There are times where the media might contact you for certain information and all that. If you don't know anything about these kind of things, it is best you consult your line manager first. You are to also fulfill registration requirements, so that is revalidation, which I will do a whole video on it. Then make sure that your knowledge is up to date. You should keep learning day in, day out. Update your knowledge. Go for trainings, refresher courses, so that you'll be updated with new skills and ideas to improve your national midwifery practice. Also, you are to cooperate with investigations and audits. Okay, so you should make yourself readily available in cases where they are conducting any form of investigation. And this goes a long way, even if you've retired from the nursing or midwifery practice and you are being called upon. So whenever you are being called upon to assist with any investigation or any audit, you should avail yourself. Also, respond to complaints made against you professionally. That is, do not intimidate people who want to lodge a complaint. Okay, and if someone gives you a feedback, either positive or negative, you should use that one to improve your practice. So if it is positive, it means that you should continue doing whatever you are doing. If it's negative, look back at the event, what happened, what you did, and what you did wrong, so that in the near future, if similar situation occurs, you will act differently. So that is what feedback is all about. So feedback is a way of what improving what upon yourself and the quality of service that you render. And lastly, it talks about leadership. Okay, provide leadership to make sure people's well-being is protected and to improve the experiences of the health and care system. So identify priorities, manage time, and you should be able to manage staff and resources what effectively. When you become a leader, you should be able to manage staff and most importantly resources. And you manage your time properly, and also you need to know what is important in order of what priorities. So you do the most important things first before any other thing comes along. Then you should also support your staff in a way that they can follow the NMC code of conduct at all times. That is one way of you providing good leadership. That brings us to the NMC code of conduct, that is promotes professionalism and trust. And basically, this is the last bit of it. So one thing that you should take home is using social media responsibly. This one is very, very, very important to me, because you are not to follow patient on any social media platform. Even if they send you a request, you have to decline and explain to them. Then also, you shouldn't be receiving gifts from clients. Lastly, that is, you should be what objective and have a clear professional boundaries, and do not express your religious, cultural, or any other beliefs in inappropriate manner. That is what goes under these things, and you get a lot of questions, scenario-based questions on this topic. And just take your time and read the questions that follows and give your answers at the comment sections. I'll give you feedback on that one. And watch our videos, and also go to this website www.easytestgh.com. Okay. Then you can equally get the ultimate guidebook that has been created with the sole purpose of candidates who are writing the CBT. That is, we have one for adult nurses, mental health nurses, nurse associates, and midwives. And that one is just available in Ghana and UK only as a hard copy book. So you can get that one, and it will also help with your preparation. Thank you.